All right. Alice in Chains. Now. I said on the previous one, what is it? Them Bones? Whichever one it was, right? Man in the Box live performance. Those are the ones that normally you should have seen before this one. If not, check them out if you want. Thanks for watching. Shout out to the Alice in Chains community. You guys are mad cool. Appreciate y'all. Another suggestion from you guys was We Die Young from the first album. I did some digging. I did some research. Normally I don't do it, but since we've been doing, I don't know how many Alice in Chains reactions I've done by now, 20, 30. And I said on the previous one, oh, I think I damn near did every single music video. Oh, was I wrong? I looked at their channel. There's at least 10, 15 music videos I haven't seen yet. So we're doing those, right? And this one is next. Thank you for the suggestion. So this is written by Jerry Cantrell. So the other vocalist next to Lane and guitarist as well. This is a single. It says here released 1990 as a debut single from their album Facelift. So that's it. That's what I got right here. The album cover for this album is crazy. Let me see if I can pull it up. I mean, it's very small. I've never heard that before. I swear, this is what it looks like. It looks like it's on some psychedelic trip right then and there. But support the original. Oh, this is John Farnham. My bad. Support the original. I'm gonna leave the link to the original down below. And as you guys probably have never heard, I have a Patreon. The link is down below. I appreciate the support. No obligation. You know the whole deal, man. It's there if you guys want to look at it or not. You can just leave comments here and I'll probably get to it. If it's Alice in Chains related, you bet that it's gonna get done. Let's go. So this is, okay, just an abrupt ending like that. It reminds me of Them Bones. Abrupt ending. Was this a theme for these songs? Wait, was Them Bones? See, no, I forgot. Oh, it's right there. Them Bones, how Jerry Cantrell came up with Alice in Chains, Them Bones. So Them Bones was on Dirt. It's right there. Rick Beato, I think that's how you say his name. Thank you for the thumbnail. You just helped me out on that. Let's go. He interviewed Jerry. That's dope. That's dope. Might have to check that actually, as a matter of fact. How do you save this shit? I have to watch that later. I have to look at that, do some research on this. As a matter of fact, give us up to Rick. He deserves it. Man's doing a lot for the culture. Now, I'm hearing a more metal version of Alice in Chains, a more heavy metal Alice in Chains here. This is 1990, right? So you have, I think Alice in Chains is one of those bands that was there at the beginning of, or were pioneers that helped form the movement that we would call, if it's a movement, the sound that we would call or label as grunge, right? Alongside what is it? Oh, Pearl Jam, Nirvana, Stone Temple Pilots, Audioslave, right? This one, however, reminds me specifically of Metallica, a certain style that Metallica had. Not everything, but certain elements in there. The power, the aggressive riffs, metal. I know Metallica is more thrash metal, but they usually go on the faster BPMs, right? Faster tempos. But it does give me those vibes. Gritty, rough, kind of FU music. It's the best. It's great. Now, at certain points, Lane's vocals, and this might be sheer coincidence, but I think they were popping around the same time. Megadeth. At certain points, let me go back. At certain points, it sounds like, and I'm not saying that Lane sounds exactly like the vocalists of Megadeth. I'm just saying at a certain point, it made me think of that. That's what I think of. By the way, can I just say the style of this? I think I cater more towards the early Alice in Chains from the, what the hell was the name of this album? I forget, man. Damn. Getting a brain fart right here. You have this album and then Dirt. I forget the name. It'll come to me in a bit. Facelift. So I'm thinking, because Allison, I'm thinking it's very rare. I know, guys. Damn, leave a like for me thinking. Oh, I'm playing. I know they have themes. They have concepts. Man in the Box it gives the concept of imprisonment, being trapped, or society putting you in a box, labeling you is one way to look at it as well. There's themes of, there's lyrics that are. It's about Jesus, and then there's bury me in your shit, bleed my eyes, sew them shut, or feed my eyes, sew them shut, maybe propaganda, brainwashing. There's different ways you can look at it. With this one, We Die Young, I think it's about living a very, fast lifestyle. It might be about that, or being in a certain environment that's quite destructive. Making bad decisions, bad influences, the lack of a parent perhaps, and then just, sex, drugs, rock and roll type of lifestyle, or just the wrong neighborhood where bad things happen. Right? I think that's what this one is about. I'm be honest, I'm only now paying attention to lyrics because on the first listen, I was having a good time. This is a good fucking song to me. I think it's what I said. I'm going to finish this point. I would say that it's hard, man. So Facelift and Dirt, those are the two albums I've heard the most songs off of. If you were to ask me which album I prefer, I cannot answer that right now. I like both, and I think I like both equally right now. Because certain songs, like this one, Man in the Box, Oh, bangers. But then there's other songs like Wood, Them Bones, which are on Dirt, where I think these songs are fantastic. So right now, I cannot tell you which album I prefer. Logically speaking, I would gravitate towards Dirt because I think I've heard way more off of their second album, Dirt, and I believe their second album is their most popular album, which is interesting because normally it's the first one. With a lot of bands, it's the first one, and the first one is considered the best. But with Alice in Chains, it's their second one that's considered the best. I mean, some people don't agree with the majority, and they might have their third, fourth, fifth album as their favorite, which is it's perfectly fine. It's subjective. This is all subjective. My opinion is subjective to me. It's my opinion, right? And your opinion might be different, and I respect it, and you should respect mine. It's what it is, right? You could leave your opinion in the comments as well. Maybe you don't even like Alice in Chains. How dare you? How dare you dislike Alice in Chains? I'm playing. I'm joking. It's your right. It's your right. But yeah, to each their own. Some people might prefer the first album over the second album, and that's the thing. There's nothing to disagree about. It's fine. It's cool. Watch the blood float in the muddy sewer. See, that take another hit that could be direct, like the drugs lifestyle, bad environment, drugs, trying to escape reality by numbing yourself to it. Or take another hit of dopamine of this crazy lifestyle, huh? And bury your brother. Bury your brother. I really like, and now I'm hearing it on the second listen, certain details, right? I really like the bass, the under. It's not buried, but it's just kind of like the backbone to everything. And I like the bass underneath the crazy riff and the guitar, the electric guitar. Hold on, what's in the... Wait, okay, I'm trying to see what's in this music video. What's going on? What is that? Like broken swan or something? Almost like you're drowning or... And then there's plastic or some shit? That's what I mean with, he reminds me of a little bit of Megadeth when he did that scary, specifically, I always refer to this one, but it's Sweating Bullets. Hello, me. It's me again. Da-da-na. That's the one. It makes me think of that. Bullets seek the place to bend you over. Then you got hit, and you should have known better. Faster we run, and we die. See, I'm curious because this is early Alice in Chains where you can hear certain influences. And so this is my thought process, right? First and foremost, this is a damn banger. This is fantastic. It's straight to the playlist on repeat. And I've been listening to a lot more rock, metal, alternative, progressive, grunge, whatever genres it is. Man, I've been listening to a lot more of this than anything I used to listen to that I like myself. Like you guys have taken over my playlist with these songs. This is something, I don't know, I'm kind of just speculating here. Because of the sound, and this is what I wanted to say, early Alice in Chains, I could hear a hint, and I mentioned it before, I can hear a hint of Metallica in there. And I'm guessing that Metallica was a big inspiration to them. It could be many others because, 1990, I'm thinking they probably grew up with, and they're what, early 20s here. So they grew up listening to, Metallica, which was early 80s. They started early 80s, or they were popular in early 80s. They probably had perhaps parents that listened to, a little earlier Led Zeppelin, maybe Black Sabbath, because, heavy metal. Black Sabbath are some of the pioneers, some of the goats, right? Maybe there's Black Sabbath because yes, I can see certain elements resurfacing with Alice in Chains that Black Sabbath had, the dark vibe that it had, very dark. But I would say there is definitely, off of hearing this and certain other songs off of this album, Facelift, I think, and I could be wrong, let me know if I'm wrong. I'll probably look this up later, but I think right now that they are heavily inspired by Metallica, and this is off of hearing them. And I actually, thinking about it, Metallica probably influenced a lot of bands in the grunge scene. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just hearing it. This is what's fun, because I'm figuring stuff out as I go with these reaction videos. So it's not only meant to be, I don't know, a piece of entertainment for you guys, but it's a learning process for me. I'm figuring stuff out. I'm learning about bands. Oh, Lane and Jerry. Now I know the names. In the beginning, I had no idea. It's dope. I'm getting a piece of their life, a piece of the individuals behind the songs through the music. I'm figuring stuff out, and you guys are basically guiding me along the way, which is really dope. So thank you guys. And I'll see you on the next one, which is, basically it's your decision for whichever Alice in Chains one you want to see next. So I'll see you on the next one.